Hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome to Boss Chick Testimonies. I'm your host, Paquita Reddish. In today's topic, we are talking about isolation was my assignment and finding truth without the distractions. So, tonight's episode is personal, but it's purposeful. I'm talking about a season where I had no distractions and I had to face myself. We will be having some guests later. We will have Virgil Grimes and Robert Grimes will be here sometime during the podcast. And they will be showing up to talk about their event that is coming up on May the 9th called the Bishops of Comedy. All right, they will be here to talk to me about that and let you guys know what's going on with the event. Okay, so we're going to get started. So, as you all know, earlier this week, I was stuck up in Door County, Wisconsin. And you're probably wondering, like, why in the world, Paquita, did you pick Door County of all places to go in the middle of the winter time? You know why I wanted to go to Door County? It's because I did not know a single soul in Door County at all. I don't have no relatives up there. I ain't got no friends up there. There is nobody that I know in Door County. And that was the purpose. I was trying to get away, to isolate myself, to just have some time to myself. You know, it is hard to really do any type of real healing and reflection when there's so much noise and so much distractions going on. You know, down here in Rock County, when I'm, ready to try to work on some stuff, there's always something. You know, I'm a mom of 3. I have a full-time job. I have 2 businesses that I'm running. I have a podcast. You know, all of these things are just weighing, on me. And I was like, you know what? For my birthday, I am about to get up out of here. It was a week that I did not have the children. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to go and do that. So that's what is going on there. All right. So it was cool. I don't know. The light just went weird. That was weird. Anyways, but that's how I ended up in Door County last weekend. I went on Friday, the 13th. That should have told myself something too, but we ain't gonna talk about that. Went there after I dropped my daughter off at school. I went straight up to Door County, and it's lovely up there. It really is. It is quiet. It is serene. You are surrounded by the lake, and it's just what you need when you're trying to reflect and trying to have absolutely no distractions whatsoever. So tell me if you can hear me, because I know I can get soft. So basically that is what I end up doing, is going right to Door County. Once I got there, I went like grocery shopping to get myself some food and things like that. I had planned to like go to some restaurants and things while I was there, but then I got like the weather report and I was like, okay, how about let's just go get some food just in case you cannot get out to get groceries and things like that. Whew. Luckily I did. Thank God I did. They had a little Piggly Wiggly there. I went and I bought myself some different meals like salmon and chicken and turkey sausage and stuff like that, so I can make a couple of meals and breakfasts and things like that. And everything was good. Friday, I literally did that. Went to Piggly Wiggly. And then after that, I just went to sleep. I slept pretty much all Friday when I got there. I was tired. I was like, it has been it has been something these last couple of years. In the last few months, I was just completely exhausted. So I just let my body do what it needed to do. And obviously it needed to sleep. So I slept that first day. Then the second day is when I started to look at like the weather reports. I did not think that it was going to be that bad. Hey, Tanisha. I didn't think it was going to be that bad, but it was bad. Whoa. I was like, I truly didn't expect it to be that bad. I'm like, geez, Louise. But I was already there, and I wasn't going to try to attempt leaving when it was unsafe. So in that time, though, God has a way of isolating you to get your attention. Little did I know that my 2-day birthday vacation trip would turn into a 4-day isolation trip. It was just, whew. I couldn't run from the feelings and emotions and things like that because it was just me there, I didn't have nobody come with me to spend time with me or anything like that. It was just me. So when it's just you, you have to face whatever you are avoiding and whatever you are running from. And so I had to face it. I'm telling you, it's lesson 1 though. The isolation reveals who you are. I had to face my own emotions. I had to face my own shortcomings. I had to face looking at all the different situations that I've gone through over this year and over the last few years. Like, okay, I can sit here and say, oh, it was their fault. That's why that happened. It's all their fault. No, it's not just one person's fault. You have a choice in your life, and you have a choice in what you decide you want to take on. You have a choice in what you have a choice in what you take on. You have a choice in how you show up. You have a choice in who you allow access to you. And you have a choice in all of it. That is you made those decisions. When people be like, oh, well, I didn't know it was going to be like that. Yes, you did. You saw the red flags. You just kept ignoring them. You said, oh, that's a red flag, but I'm going to make it yellow today. Oh, that's a red flag. I'm going to make it green because I really like this person. That's what it is. You see the red flags in every situation that you're in. It happens. We all change the freaking flag colors. That's not, that is not, we're human. We're going to do that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you have to look at yourself and look in the mirror and see where you decided to make these decisions. Where you said, okay, yeah, this is the way I'm going to go. And it's okay. And you have to be able to stand on it at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? You made the decision. Silence will show you what the noise has been hiding. Oh, did it? Oh, did it? It shows you can't hide in silence. There's no one else to talk to. There's nothing else you can do. Yeah, you can distract yourself with work, and I tried that. That lasted for a little bit. You can try to drown yourself in music, food, drinks. At the end of the day, you still gonna have to come back to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know, I can sit there and say that I didn't know this was gonna happen. I didn't know that was gonna happen. I didn't know this was gonna be a reaction. We might not know exactly the outcomes, but we got a good idea. We got a good idea. And it's okay. You know, in that time, I cried. I prayed. I asked God to take this pain because I cannot deal with it anymore. I released all my situations to Him because me trying to handle it on my own is what got me here, where I think I need to go isolate myself from everyone and everybody. Had I just went ahead and just did the praying and letting it be and letting it be in His hands and letting Him decide what the outcome was instead of me trying to control it, I would be a lot further than I was. You know, clarity would have came quicker had I just gone ahead and had a conversation with Him about everything that I was feeling. The hurt, the pain, the betrayal, the not this person, not that person. You know what I'm saying? When you are connected to the divine, when you are connected to God, when you are connected to that higher power, He gonna give you everything you need. He gonna download it for you. So you don't have to sit there and be like, Lord, is this person, you ask Him, is this person, give me the discernment. Is this person supposed to be here? Or is this person here for the right reasons? Am I not seeing something? You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Those are things that isolation and the silence will teach you. It ain't easy, and it was hard, and I cried, and it hurt, you know. But lesson number 2 is isolation reveals people to you as well. Being stuck up there for a few days, there's only a handful of people who actually checked on me to see if I was okay, to see if I needed anything, who kept checking the weather reports to tell me, yeah, this is, stay there, don't go nowhere. And that's revealing. That's hurtful, because you thinking certain people will be checking. And when they don't, it's like, ooh, okay. So we not showing up for each other the same way. Okay, duly noted. And you ain't got to do nothing about it. You don't have to do anything about it, but note it. Because there's going to come a time where those people will need you. And then it's up to you to decide if you're going to show up for them the same way that they showed up for you. And think about it. you got to think about it. And I'm not naming any names, but I've learned the difference between real love and convenient love. Real love shows up. Real love checks. Real love stay up on the phone with you all night long until y'all fall asleep. Because they making sure you good. Even in your even being trapped. You know? It's something. But don't allow what's being revealed to you in the silence and in the isolation to change your heart. You don't have to change your heart, but you do have the right to change the access to it. You have the right to change the access to it. But it sounds like some of my guests are coming. We'll see. Hello.
Hello.
Come on in. So we got our guest in the building. Oh,
hey.
y'all all come.
Yeah.
Come on.
Deep.
Really?
Oh,
Don't close the door because it's hot. It's going to be hot in here.
You thought I was scared when I said I don't do much talking.
I know.
So I had to bring a couple miles with me.
But y'all can come up here so we can.
Boy, you better stop.
So y'all can sit.
Appreciate it.
Oh, jeez, Louise, it is hot. This one. Sorry.
I see your water. Absolutely.
I'm gonna say you're gonna have to come this way.
Oh, you want me to come over there?
Be in that video. You're not gonna be on the live if you're not over this way.
All right, Virgil, we're gonna have you sit up there. Okay. This is Paquita. I'm gonna take the back seat now. I'll be tapping in when I need to.
Okay. All right. So we have Virgil Grimes in the building.
Juwan.
And Juwan Winfield in the building. They are from New Life Ministries in Beloit at 1400 Harvey Street. They have an event coming up this May, on May 9th, called the Bishops of Comedy.
Yes.
So, can y'all tell me a little bit about the event?
Yes, the Bishop Comedy. It's two guys original out of LA. And they just love doing comedy. They normally, when they first started comedy, they was out like in comedy clubs, and they kind of changed the scene a little bit.
Okay.
And they took out all the cussing and all that or whatever, and they decided they want to do, some church comedy.
Okay.
So I was introduced to him from a friend, Greg out of Rockville, Illinois, kind of introduced me to him, and he knew I got into the ministry, into a church and everything. So he knew I like to do concerts.
Okay.
I was one of the guys get out and do concerts. I used to do, my last concert was Genuine. So those type of concerts I used to do.
Okay.
So I figured, I did them out there in the street. Why not bring it in the church?
To the church.
Right. So he introduced me to two guys that don't do all that cussing, and that's what I needed. So I was like, okay, well, let's see if I can bring them
That's cool.
New Life.
All right. And what is the event for? I heard that there's a fundraiser. It's like a fundraiser.
Yeah,
right?
Just applauding Brother Virgil and all of his awesomeness.
Yeah.
He has done a couple of fundraisers,
Okay.
and the recent one is going to be the fish fry.
Fish fry.
Yep.
Yep.
And just able to bring funds in, and also just let people know what this great brother is doing for New Life Ministries. So,
Okay.
yeah.
And I heard that you're trying to get a church fan. Is that correct?
Yeah.
I was taught that today.
Yes. That was
That's what you said.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
Well.
I had Sister Winfield come to me, like what do you want to do with the funds? And I told her, sister, whatever y'all, she was like, oh, what about like a church van? I say, I bless you or whatever. You know, it's whatever you want to spend it on.
That's dope.
All right.
So she thought about the church van, and yes, let's go for it.
So yeah, coming up here, I was told that same story.
Okay.
I was
Oh,
talking to my
okay.
wife, so she was
Okay.
saying that.
Okay.
So
That's really
I
cool,
know that it
though.
was Janesville Gazette, I think.
Yes.
They posted it. I didn't get the clippings, but I know you got a couple. So
Yep.
I think the whole concept of us going back to the basic of like church van, getting people to the church, and we really appreciate Brother Virgil and all of his efforts, because a lot of times it's me or a couple of other, assistant pastors going to pick people up. But with this van, we can just make rounds and go get everybody, so we don't worry about gas and who's going to pick who up and who's going to drop somebody else off. The van will take care of all of that.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yes.
My mother used to be at Beloit Pentecostal Assembly, and she drove the church van.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, she's still driving?
No, she has her own church now. It's called Thy Kingdom Come Ministries.
Okay.
So it's small. It's just like family right now, but
Gotcha.
eventually, yes, we would love to
Amen.
get a church van.
That's good.
But that's really cool. Who else is involved in the event?
That's pretty much other than my wife. My wife is involved. So
So you're gonna have performances besides the Bishop of Comedy. Who's the host?
Yes. The host is Emmett Cannon.
Okay.
We're gonna have him as the MC, and we're gonna have Worthy.
Yep, really, the elect lady.
The elect lady at the
Miles.
church. She's gonna perform
Okay.
before the show starts.
That's awesome.
So that way we have music. We do some worshiping,
Yeah.
laughing, and it's a Mother's Day event.
Okay.
So
That's
something
really
different. We want to bring something different to the city. So
That's amazing. So with the event, let them know like what the price is, and where they can get tickets and things like that.
So the price is it's $30 for tickets, for general tickets, and then $40 at the door, and we using it as a fundraiser.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much the price.
Okay. And is it on
And
like
May 9th, doors open at 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock?
Show started at 7:30.
Okay.
So
And so they can purchase tickets.
they can purchase on Eventbrite.
Okay.
Yes, or you can go to Mr. B's Cafe.
Okay.
So you
That's
can purchase
really
tickets that
cool.
way too, or you can call me. You
Yes.
can purchase tickets through me.
All right. Let's see. Tanisha says, blessings. We're gonna load up the church van, and the church members will be in attendance. She's so
Yes, amen. Amen.
We will. That's what
So
I'm
go on
talking about.
Eventbrite, get your tickets.
Yes.
They ready.
So May 9th, you want to be there 6 o'clock at New Life Ministries. It's 1400 Harvey Street
Yes, ma'am.
in Beloit, Wisconsin. And the bishop is Bishop Ronaldo Wiles. I will always have a special place in my heart for him, and just because he allowed me to attend when I was going through like my separation. I couldn't really worship in the same place. So he allowed me to come there, and then eventually my parents got their church. That's the only reason that I'm not there anymore. But yeah. So y'all definitely gotta come out and support Virgil and Jawan at the Bishops of Comedy. It is going to be a family event,
Yes.
family friendly. Bring your mother, bring your sisters, bring everybody out to have a fun evening, and it's going to be hosted by Mr. Emmett Crazy Cannon. You do not want to miss him.
You
He
don't
is
wanna
a
miss it.
riot.
Is that his name now?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. You can't say it without that.
Crazy Cannon.
Yeah, you can't say it without that. But it's gonna be hilarious. You don't want to miss it. And all the performances too. You gotta come through. So it's $30 beforehand, $40 at the door.
Yes.
You have missed the fish fry because you were supposed to put your
Word.
bid in on Sunday.
Right now, also, we have something special going on.
Mm.
So if you buy tickets right now, we have 6 tickets left. You can buy one, get one free.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
For the event?
Yeah, for the event.
For the event. Oh,
yes.
okay. So it's
Yeah.
buy one, get one free. So you better hurry up.
It's on the 6 left.
Go grab your tickets
Yep.
and you get a free one from your mama. So
Yes.
let's go. All right. Definitely come on through.
Go to Eventbrite, get them tickets.
Eventbrite. Get your tickets. So you, sir, you took over for Mr. B's with the cracklings and things,
Yep,
right?
Yep, the pork rind and crackling. Yes.
When did you do that?
About 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
Yes.
What made you
Yes.
decide to do that?
I first started going to Mr. B, and I was actually plowing in snow, snow plowing, and I just go in and just talk to him, and we just had a conversation. And he brought up, he kind of brought up to me like the business. We kind of talked about the pork rinds and crackling business, and he said he was getting tired of it, and he don't want to lose it if I knew someone that wanted to take over.
Yeah.
So I was like, we just kept talking. So every other day I would go there to talk to him, go move his snow, and we had a conversation. And I talked to my wife, and I was like, maybe we could take over Mr. B, the snack part of it. So it was history. We took over.
Oh, wow.
So
that is cool.
Purchases from him, and still going today. And we located
everywhere.
Everywhere.
I see them everywhere.
Yeah.
That is amazing that you can continue his legacy and then start your own.
Oh yeah. We kept
That's
the
really
name.
cool.
Yeah. So,
that's really cool. Is there anything coming up at the church?
Other than our Easter Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
which is really big for New Life, we love to have the kids in the church and doing the same, having the same understanding as what Easter is important, why is
really
it important,
about, yeah.
And it's not just eggs and Easter bunnies,
and candy.
You're right, and candy. This is the time for us to teach them, the reason why we're saved and why we give our all to Jesus. We got that coming up, and then outside of Bishops of Comedy, I mean, we looking for right now. Our we got Brush starting back up.
Okay.
Brush, I don't remember the acronym of it, but Brother Andre Sullivan, he's leading that again. Just being able to get teens to come to a safe place, and to be able to deal with everyday issues, and not be looked upon because it's a church, or because of your background, or because of who you are and how you grew up.
Okay.
And then we also have one for the sisters.
Right.
Sister Lakita Green, she's heading that portion, where it's just basically the same thing, but just for girls to have the same space.
Okay.
As into understanding, you're not going through this by yourself.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I like that you guys have it separated, so men are mentoring the young men and women are mentoring the young women. That's really good.
And then we have our conference. Don't ask me the dates.
That's okay.
Don't ask me the
Because you
dates.
can always inbox me with the dates.
Absolutely.
But conference is coming, of course.
Yeah, so big conference coming.
Yeah.
Bishop R.K. Wiles, he's been doing this for a very long time, so we'd like to take this time and honoring him and what he has done for us, and outside of us as in Beloit, like he oversees ministries in Africa and Texas and Oklahoma, so this is our time to give him his flowers.
Yes.
So I'll get you that information too.
All right.
Yes.
Well, thank you guys for coming in today
Anytime.
and talking about the event. So that event is May the 9th. You do not want to miss it. So come through, get in contact with Virgil. And if you can't remember that, just inbox me and I'll inbox Virgil, and then we'll get these tickets going.
Perfect.
All right?
Perfect.
All right. Thank you guys for coming.
No problem.
Thanks for having
Thanks for having us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Had to come more.
Yes, y'all can.
Yeah.
Anytime.
We
Y'all
will.
can pull up anytime. Thank you all
Thank
for
you.
coming.
Appreciate it. Have a good one.
Thank you. So we are at the top, almost at the top of the hour. It is almost 6 o'clock p.m. You are listening to WBCR 90.3 Beloit. This is Paquita Reddish with Boss Chick Testimonies by the Divine Solutionist. All right. Thank you for Virgil and Robert and Pastor Jawan for coming through to talk to us about the Bishops of Comedy. Like I said, it's going to be May 9th, starting at 6 p.m. It is hosted by Emmett Crazy Cannon. You do not want to miss that. There will be special musical guests, J. Ruthie Carroll and the Worthy Singers. So you do not want to miss that at all. And as we're doing announcements as well, there is Victory with Sister Brenda Jones Harper, her 15th anniversary of her Victory radio show is going to be on April the 4th, 2026 at 6 p.m. at New Life Ministries at 1400 Harvey Street in Beloit, Wisconsin, 53511. It is hosted by Pastor Jawan and Prophetess April Winfield and Bishop Ronaldo and First Lady Ruthie Wiles. Special musical guests will be Men of Fountain Beloit, Carl Hansard and Friends of Rockford, Illinois, Men of Emmanuel, Rodney Lockhart and Friends, and Rodney Lockhart will be the MC, and it is free admission. You do not want to miss a night of worship. All right. So those are our announcements for right now. Also, if you are a vendor, Juneteenth is coming. And you want to get in on all of the Juneteenth events. So Miss Tracy Dumas is doing her Juneteenth event right here at Riverside Park. It is free to vend. So contact Miss Tracy at Rising Queens to get in on vending. I will be there vending with Blessed Divine Creations and the Divine Solutionist, so you can stop by the Blessed Divine Creations and KCJ to pick up your smell goods, your gift baskets, candy, toys, all of that from me and the kids. I mean, mommy and the kids. And then I will be at the Blessed Divine Creations booth, and I will have all my books for signing. You can come and talk to me about the different programs that I have going on with the Divine Solutionist. I am so excited. As you can see, little people are in the background. I am a mommy. And today was one of those days where the schedule and everything just conflicted. I was not able to drop my little people off at home, so they are here with me in the studio. That is the life of a mompreneur. I am a mother and an entrepreneur at all times. Cannot help it. Cannot, you got to do what you got to do. They are so funny back there. But so we're going to get back to what isolation taught me while I was in Door County. Like I said, it reveals people. It revealed who checked on me, who didn't. And it's just, it is what it is. I understand people have lives and things like that. So I don't sit there expecting everybody and their mama to check on me. But hello, the people that, that I normally. Uh-oh, somebody left their phone. Kylia. Leah, come here real quick. Come here. Hurry up, Kylia, please. Honey. One of the guys left their phone. One of them left their phone. Can you go downstairs and see if you can catch them? All right. Sorry. Do you want to sit up here, mister? Whitney? Do you want to sit up here with me?
Hello.
So, I am a mompreneur. This is Mr. Josiah. This is Miss Chrissy. She just got her eyes checked at the eye doctor, which is why we were on exactly at 5 p.m. today, because I had to take her to an eye doctor appointment up in Madison, Wisconsin. So, yeah, we was booking it. Yes. Your hands are blue. Well, yes, because you're dilated, goofball. Sit down. I can't do it. Oh, God. That is hilarious. So one of the third lessons I learned was when you get clarity on something, that raises your standards. Isolation gave me the time to really see things differently, you know, see my parts in it, what I could have did better, what I could have, what I can improve on. And it also gives you clarity on what other parties in the situations did as well. You know, you get the full perspective. But with clarity comes boundaries. So now, yes, I am a mom first. That is very true. So with clarity comes boundaries. Now I know what I'm willing to tolerate and what I'm not willing to tolerate. You know? And it's okay to have boundaries. Boundaries are not meant to keep people out. It's meant to help. It's meant to help. Boundaries are not meant to keep people out. I think that's where we get it mixed up with boundaries. Boundaries let people know what your standards are and what you're willing to deal with and what you're not willing to deal with. Because once you set your boundary, now that person has to decide, am I willing to deal with that or am I not? And if they choose not to, that is on them. That is their choice. But boundaries are not created to keep people out. But once you see the truth of a situation, you can't unsee it. You can't pretend anymore. You can't lie to yourself that you ain't see this. You haven't, you can't take clarity back once it comes. There are just some truths you can't unsee. Even about yourself. Even about yourself. Whew. Jesus. Hot. It is hot.
Okay.
Yes, mommy's okay. He checked. See, he's so sweet. He checked on me. Hi.
Hi.
This is my other one. So this is us. This is my little clan of children. And now the 18-year-old don't want to come in. She's like, no, she's going by. She's done.
She's gonna go to college.
She is. You don't want to come talk about college? No. See how kids is? Do you see how children are? Just no. Yes, she will be attending UW Oshkosh in the fall. Christiana. So this is Christiana. This is Josiah. My two little goofballs. They cannot help it.
Girl, you know that desert movie where someone does it?
Really, Josiah? My God. You gotta love kids. You gotta love kids. This is my this is my life. This is what it is. They're goofy. So, Miss Chrissy, what's one thing that you like about mom being an entrepreneur? Why is this happening to me? Okay, Josiah, what do you like about mommy being a business owner?
I don't know what entrepreneur.
It means I'm a business owner, you goofball.
She is helpful. She be nice to people. She is very good, and she
Aw.
she get the bills up.
Yes, I get the bills up, don't I? Yes, I'm able to pay. I love that. This boy is a mess. Christiana, an entrepreneur is a business owner who owns different businesses. You're an entrepreneur.
What's an entrepreneur?
I just told you what it was. It's a business owner that owns a lot of businesses.
Like KCJ,
Yes. And who is KCJ?
Kylia, Jane.
Kylia, Christiana, and Josiah is KCJ. So my children own their own business at 18, 10, and 8. So they do everything from toys to calming jars to chips and candies and things like that. They are one of the beginning youth vendors for the Black Women in Business Expo. They were one of the first youth vendors to vend at the expo. They've had their business since 2021, and at the time they were 5, 7, and 15 at the time. So these little people have had their business for almost 5 years,
7.
you know, and they're just a mess. They are a joy. When I had the storefront in the mall, we had over 16 spaces in the mall storefront, and they got so excited seeing everyone else get a booth at the store. They said, "Mommy, we want a booth." And so that's how KCJ got formed. They do everything from toys to slime to...
I like slime.
Yes, I know you like slime. What else do you like doing?
You already know.
What's your favorite? Tell them. You got to tell them what your favorite activity is.
Fishing.
You like fishing.
And I like to go to Urban Air Park.
And you like to go to Urban Air
Girl,
Park. Yeah.
Stop. That paper is not deodorant.
Wow. Why? Chrissy, seriously?
What?
Oh, wow. You guys
sweaty.
are goofy. That is not...
Help me. He's pushing me forward.
All right. These people. Go back there so I can finish. Bye.
No.
Bye.
I want to be out here.
Oh my God. Anyways, so to finish it up, you know, what I'm deciding to choose now is me. I'm going to choose myself from now on. Just that's, and you know, that kind of sounds selfish, but at the same time, it's not. I have spent years focusing on other people, helping, being the plug, making sure everybody else wins, because that's what at the end of the day, I want everybody to win. I'm not in competition with a soul. Not in competition with a soul. The only person that I am trying to outdo is me. That is it. You know what I'm saying? But with everything that's happened this year, it's time to focus on me. It's time to focus on the things that Paquita wants to do. You know, I absolutely love and appreciate every single mentor that I've ever had, and still have. You know, I learned from some of the best. You know, even this whole podcasting thing. I got to learn from the best, you know, and now it's my time to step forward and carry on what I've learned. And I'm excited about that. Like I said, this year, and it's okay to focus on yourself. It's not a selfish thing to focus on yourself sometimes. We are so focused on any and everything else that sometimes we lose us. We lose who we are as a person. So it's okay. Take the time to focus on yourself. Go and do that deep inner work. Because that's the only way you're going to change anything that you don't like about yourself. And even if you do like everything about yourself, there is something you can always improve on. But you can't do that if you're distracted and your focus is everywhere but on what you need to focus on. Because the thing is, you cannot pour from an empty cup. If you're not filling your cup, there's no way that you can pour out to anybody else. As a mom, I have to do that daily. I have to make sure that I fill my cup so that when I'm pouring out to them, I'm pouring out positivity. I'm pouring out entrepreneurship. I'm pouring out motherly love. I'm pouring out love, period. Because if I'm not in a good space, they're not in a good space. You have to pour into yourself. And that means taking the time. Go isolate. I wouldn't recommend doing it in Door County in the wintertime, no.
Yeah.
We will not do that ever again.
I will.
But even Door County in the summertime, in the spring, is nice up there. And it will get busy because, you know, it's a touristy type place.
It's
But
to chill for once.
But you get to chill. Like we
Like the day.
I take them to Door County every year. We might not stay in a hotel, but we go camping.
We do.
Yes, we do. Oh my God. Seriously, child?
We be camping.
You gotta get in the camera, baby. You're not in there. So yeah, we go camping in Door County every year.
Granny goes camping. LOL.
Yes, Granny goes camping too. But when we go camping, that's the opportunity for them to not be on their devices.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? We can charge phones and stuff like that in the car, but once we are out and we're camping, we're fishing, we're hiking.
Ooh, I love that.
Hiking.
We're going to the beach
Can we
and
go
things like
hiking?
that. Yes, we'll go hiking.
Outside is more better than
Outside is more better than inside. I know that's right, Josiah. Say that.
Outside is more better
than inside.
Don't you have freedom with no phones. It's nice
Nobody
outside
can hack you.
and
Yeah, nobody can hack you.
and you don't get to play on them phones, and you can you can look outside and feel the air outside.
You remember when we sat and watched the sunset?
No.
That was
She said
fun.
no. Jesus. This is, boy, I tell you, the memory, child, the memory is killing me right now.
I don't
But,
remember anything.
You know, she remembered plenty.
No, I don't.
Yes, they do, because anytime I say that I'm going on a vacation and I don't take them, oh, they remember that. And they tell me, oh, Mom, remember when you went on vacation without us?
Yeah,
You
went
said you
to
was going to take us here. You said you was going to take us there. Mm-hmm.
That was me. That was
Take us
me.
to the
Yeah.
Dells.
That was me. I was mad at
Take
you.
Kylie.
Well, Kylia went to her birthday trip, which was Mall of America. So that's what happened. That's what happened.
Can I go to Florida?
You want to go to Florida?
For her birthday, you go to Myrtle Beach.
I sure did go to Myrtle Beach. Yes, I did. In 2024, I needed that break.
That was fun for you, not for us.
Granny wants to come on. Hold on, let's see. Okay.
Approve.
Approve them.
Where's Granny?
She's gonna come on in a second, it looks like. Why you gotta accept it for you to come on?
Well, vacations are fun. When you go on the airplane, you can see the clouds, but the
Yes,
food
I
for the
know.
body,
Granny.
girl, come on.
Oh, it declined. Oh, Mom.
Really, Mom?
Somehow you declined it. Hold on.
Really? You don't.
Send request. Okay, I sent it again. So you gotta hit okay, Mom, to come on. But yes,
Granny.
we definitely. Oh, okay. It's not working, but we are definitely it's okay. It's like I said, it's okay to choose you. It's okay to create boundaries. Know what your non-negotiables are. I know what my non-negotiables are. I've always known what my non-negotiables are, but sometimes I have a hard time standing on them. But unhealthy communication, that is the number one non-negotiable. If you cannot communicate,
What is that?
that's a problem. We should be able we should be able to talk through anything. So that is a non-negotiable. Unhealthy communication is a non-negotiable.
Prayer.
Yes. Granny's going into prayer. Okay. And it's all right too if you decide to move differently after the isolation. It's okay. That is up to Christiana, stop. That is up to you at the end of the day. If you move differently, you don't have to announce it. You just move differently. You limit the access where you need to limit the access. And you do not have to explain why you're doing that either. You know why you're doing that. You're doing that for your peace, your inner peace. I completely understand that now. I didn't before I went up there. I do now. So, have any of you ever gone through a season of isolation? You have not.
Yes, I have.
What season of isolation you went through, Josiah?
It was a season of isolation.
Do you know what isolation is?
Being by yourself.
Yes, being by yourself.
Yep.
Okay, tell me about it.
So every time after school, when it's Dad's week, I have to walk down by myself, and these dogs will bark at me like this. And it's that good dog. When I try to touch him, he just runs away.
Oh.
I'm like,
That is not.
that dog is not good.
What dog? Your dog?
No, it's Latrice's neighbor's dog.
Oh, they're your
Good
neighbor's dog. Okay.
You can
Latrice.
Teresa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The neighbor dog, it just barks at you, and I try to touch that thing. It won't let
But
me.
you know you're not supposed to touch a dog unless you get permission. And you stop tearing up that tissue. Stop that. Oh my goodness gracious.
Dumb.
Since I have the little ones with me today, I'm probably not gonna go all the way to 7 because as you can see, they're gonna get restless. But
Okay.
what I do know is isolation wasn't breaking me. It was introducing me to a version of me that no longer settles. And if you have to take that time to isolate yourself, go ahead. So you can figure out what version of you is going to come out after that. My version, I'm not settling for anything less than what I deserve. And once you meet that version of yourself, there ain't no going back. There is no going back at all. You have there are just some things you cannot unsee.
You have to go forward.
You have to go forward. Yes, you do. You have to go forward. You have to be okay with the decisions that you make. And you have to be able to stand on them. You know? So, don't
back.
Look at isolation as some type of punishment. It's not punishment. It's God's way of setting you down, making you look at yourself, making you deal with the stuff that you can't hide from when there's no distractions around.
Hey.
It's not easy, but it's necessary, because there are some things that have to come up. Things that have to come up out of you during that isolation. But what I will say is, do not stay in that state of isolation for a long time. Don't do that to yourself. Don't beat yourself, and don't beat yourself up when you're in isolation either. It's just like looking in the mirror. Sometimes you gotta look in the mirror to see where the flaws are, where you can change it. Then you turn around and look into that same mirror and you tell yourself affirmations. You tell yourself, I'm the head and I'm not the tail. You tell yourself that this is the type of leader that I am. I'm an authentic leader. I'm an integrous leader. I am a persistent leader. Those are my top 3.
What's integrity?
Integrous?